Right, welcome back, and let's continue where we left off in the previous episode of our Interludium quest. We managed to clear off, almost entirely clear off the board of enemies. The only mob left on the map is Baron himself, with only 4 HP remaining, and it's the beginning of our turn. So I suppose we could find a way to defeat him, and at least for 1 or 2 turns avoid his nasty attacks. We'll see what happens if there's any special rules when he dies. Yeah, let's find out. So, what are our options? He defends with black, has 4 HP remaining. What can we do? I suppose that if we get in range with Jurek himself, then he might receive some advantages of being adjacent to his wolf. For example, activate his Animal Fury, that for an action allows him to perform an attack if he's adjacent to the wolf, and roll 1 extra. You can re-roll 1 attack dice and gain Surge. Roll 1 red dice and add the result to your damage. That's quite powerful, actually. If you're adjacent to your wolf, you can re-roll your attack dice. So you can re-roll the blue ones, so it's a guaranteed hit. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So Animal Fury gets activated. He moves in. His first activation is 1, 2. He's adjacent to his wolf, in range, in line of sight with Baron. So he spends his last 2 stamina points remaining. Okay, 1 and 2. That's that. He attacks with these. Baron defends with that one. And what else do we do? I can re-roll. This attack gains Surge. We need a Surge. We need it desperately. Is there any other way that we can... 1, 2... Hang on, let me just... Shall I? Or I don't know what's going to happen. I'm thinking about activating his heroic feat, but I think it's the early stages of the map, so I don't think it's quite necessary now to do that. I have a feeling that he will activate after me. So yeah, that's defense. That's I also have the it's another of his activations that he can. It's like a fury, and for an action he can perform an attack. After your attack, your wolf can perform an attack, and as long as this card is exhausted, every hero attacking this monster, which is adjacent to you or your wolf, can add 1 yellow dice. No, you know what? Okay, let's not overcomplicate that. Let's just go ahead with the Fury. Animal Fury, attack for 2. I can re-roll black if it fails to hit or is terrible, but we need a Surge. If we do get a Surge, then there is a chance that we might kill him. Let's have a look. Okay, come on, Jury, don't fail me. Yeah, so look at that. So 2 gets defended, 2 goes through with a Surge, so we get to roll. So 2 damage is already done. We need 2. We have 1. Come on, Jurek. There's always something wrong with you, mate. Always something wrong with you. Okay, so this gets exhausted. That was his second activation. Now his wolf gets to go. Baron himself is reduced to 1 HP. So wolf, make us proud. Oh, look at that. Perfect defense. 4 against 4. No surges. Nothing. So he will get to activate. End turn. Baron Zakharev. his attacks, if it is successful, add 2 surges to his attacks, and he targets the hero who carries the casket, who in our case is Laurel. So he will go 1. He has no conditions on him, so he will attack her. She defends with her standard. That's thanks to the being adjacent to the wolf. He attacks with these, and I'll spend 1 stamina point with Grissom to cast his Stone Skin, of course. Give her that. Dun, 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 dun. Is there anything else? Well, he spent 1. No, he will catch up with me. So yeah, so that's it. I was thinking about using her agility skill to move away 1, but he will catch up with me because he only used 1 of his movement points. He has still 3 remaining, so I cannot do that. Let's, this is the dice pool. Okay, for the attack. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. So it would have been a perfect defense, but he's got on a surge, and he also gets 2 additional surges. So pierce 2. So these 2 have been pierced, right? So 1 is defended, 2 goes through, and he gets 2 more surges. So he can use his, not domination, but stun ability. Is it called stun ability? Subdue, okay. It's a subdue. It says, if that attack dealt at least 1 damage, choose a condition and apply that condition to your target. Okay. Okay, so if I were the Overlord, but let's resolve the damage first, okay? Because that's quite important. So 2 damage goes through. 2 damage. She's reduced to 2. Okay, we need to heal her fast. And of course, as a result of subdue, we will apply immobilize. So she cannot run away with that casket of hers that she's carrying. Shadow rune, whatever it is. Okay, lucky bugger. So that's that. Well, 2 HP left. That's it. She's immobilized. That's all he could do. That's all he could do. He moved. He attacked. That's it. Yeah, that's it. He cannot use his domination because he doesn't have any actions left. All right. Come on, Baron, you need to die. How about Garen? Can you do anything? 1, 2, 3, 1. Hang on, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. She's immobilized, so that would be his first activation. Then with his stamina points, 1, 2, 3 over here. That would leave him only 1 stamina point and attack him. Well, or maybe we could do something with Grissom. Grissom, what can you do? Can you, yeah, I think you have this ability to attack, and if you succeed with the attack, you can heal. Yeah, it's called the Soul Siphon. Yeah. Perform an action, perform an attack. If you deal at least 1 damage, every hero within 3 spaces of you heals 1 for 1 stamina. I need to heal her. Then I can... Yeah. Okay, so let me use my Staff of Light and attack him. Maybe I can kill him. We'll see. Right, and yellow. Okay. Can I do anything else? I will use Soul Siphon first. Okay, like that. Take this back. Okay, Soul Siphon. So as I said before, if I manage to deal at least 1 damage, then you know it'll be good. Okay, okay. So he rolled 2 defense, 2 damage. ranges there, of course, were adjacent. So for a surge, I can have +2. That's 2 damage, and I'll kill him. Right? I'll lose that. He dies for just a moment, at least. He dies, but then every hero within line of sight, no, not line of sight, within 3 spaces from me heals 1. So the only hero that needs healing is Laurel. She gets 1. So that was my first action. My second action would be to use my Staff of Light. Every hero within 3 spaces of you heals 1 stamina and 1 health. So that's what we're going to do. So 1 health, 1 stamina for everybody. Right, boom. Boom for Laurel. 1 stamina for Grissom. 1 stamina for Jurek. He doesn't need any healing. That was my second activation. So I'll indicate that I killed Baron. Only a minor setback. The Dark Baron howls, his body dissolving in a burst of dark fire. I'll be back. If Zakarev is carrying the casket, place the white objective token on any adjacent empty field. Well, he does not. Place Baron Zakarev on the entrance. Oh, you can't see it on the camera. It's all the way down there. But I'll show you in just a moment where he is. Special rules. Zakarev may move through any door as if they were open. So he will just try to catch up with us. So killing him is only a delay. So we just need to ignore him. So we won't see him on camera because there's no point in showing him. He will just keep moving. I'll zoom in when he's closer, of course. Yeah. So that was Grissom. And turn. Yeah. And he gets to activate immediately. Oh, there you go. So if he's not carrying the casket, he will activate twice. So move 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he got closer to water tiles, and he can go through these water tiles without any penalties, just like our heroes. Right. So we get to activate Garen and Laurel. Garen will move in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I will leave his zombie off camera because I will discard him very, very shortly in the next turn. So Garen activated. There's no other monsters. Now Laurel, she's immobilized, so she cannot do anything. She will discard that. She will just rest, right, and get 2 stamina points back. So that's all she could do this turn. So all in all, that was also a good activation on the Overlord turn. Right, Garen, 1, 2, 3. Spend 1 stamina to summon the zombie here. Okay, and he will go 1, 2, 3 towards the doors. Okay, so that's Garen. Nothing exciting. Baron Zakarev again. Baron Zakarev. Let me read through. When Zakarev swims, he need not test or suffer any damage. He simply moves as described above. So he jumps into a water tile, and he re-emerges on another water tile that you cannot see. Let me see if I can zoom out, because that might get somewhat interesting. I'll readjust the camera. Yeah. There we go. All set. Is the perfect angle? Well, I don't think so, but at least it shows the scale of this encounter. We will try to find a better angle very soon when we get closer to the middle portion of the map. This is Baron's AI card, and he re-emerged at the waterfall right there. Yeah, so that's it. That's it. That's it for Baron. That's it for Garen. Now let's regroup. Regroup with Jurek. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wolf. 1, 2, 3. Well, over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. Okay, so we will regroup his his stamina points all the way back to 4. Okay, that's Jurek and his wolf. Right, then Grissom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 with his stamina points and rest to gain all his spent stamina points back. So that was Grissom, and Laurel herself will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and stay there in the corner just in case anything happens, anything unpredictable. Let's see if that's the case. And turn, no, nothing happened. So I suppose we will continue and open the doors and see what lies beneath. And it's just I'm just wondering if it's worth pursuing that chest over there. Might be. Or maybe we can at least grab this one and skip that one. We'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah. Right, so let me get closer with, you can't see him behind, but Grissom starts his activation, gets closer to the doors, and let's see what it says. A large steel door blocks your way. Open. Test your strength, that's what I thought. His strength is 4. That's why I'm here. I was kind of expecting that. And it's 4, so we passed. You gather your strength and pull the door with all your might. The door breaks off its hinges and falls to the ground. Okay, continue. Yeah, we approached the water tiles here, the river's edge and the stream. The river's edge, this is where Baron Zakharev re-emerged because he jumped into a stream and swam up the stream to re-emerge here in the river. So yeah, we can take the benefit and take a shortcut. We need to test the eye and suffer wounds if we fail to do so, or we can go round and get closer to the exit. We'll see what happens. Okay. Whoa, it expanded even more. Okay, Ferox group hears you coming and rushes to attack. Okay, let me look up the Ferox and I'll be back and readjust the angle. Right, so here we are with the setup, and as a result of which I realized one thing, that Feroxes, together with the Blood Apes and Nagas, they came from Steward of the Secrets Heroes and Monster Pack, and this is the only one that I never managed to obtain in either English or Polish. I think it was either French or Italian. Both fantastic languages, but I can't speak any of these, so I had to replace the cards. And I realized that I haven't, that I never printed the card for Feroxes, because I never came across these in any of my playthroughs, either on or off camera. So I had to go through my archives and look them up. Just a, you know, dirty job here with printing, but I suppose that will have to suffice for this playthrough. I promised to myself that I will go through all the cards that I still have on my hard drive, and I'll print them so I do not have any disruptions or interruptions during the playthroughs. So here we are with the Feroxes. So it's actually the very first time I've seen them, and I will be playing against them. So 4 movement, 4 health points. They defend with Grey, standard options. Master only has 1 extra HP. They both minion and master attack with a red dice. On surge they disease and pierce 2, and also extract. What is extract? Extract for an action, choose a hero adjacent to this monster. That hero tests strength. If he fails, that hero suffers 2 stamina and this monster recovers 2 HP. Wow, that's interesting. So so they extract my stamina and they heal themselves with it. Right, interesting, interesting. Okay, and disease. Right, so I'll put their card there. It's in a sleeve, so hopefully the light will not reflect badly on it. So yeah, let's continue then. It was the beginning of our new turn when we spawned Feroxes, and also the app told me to expand the map even further. I will show you that later on when we either take the shortcut through the river's edge or go around there, because the extra tile was in that general direction. We'll come to that hopefully in this or next episode, and we'll see where we are. Right, Feroxes, how can we get rid of you? Oh, and fantastic miniature. This one is unpainted. This was the very last one that I obtained. The Hero and Monster pack. It was really hard to get. Stewards of the Secret. For some reason, I think it's due to these guys being in the pack, and they're not painted, and they will look absolutely fantastic when they're painted. The Blood Apes. It's like King Kong, really. So there you go. Also the Nagas that come in that pack, they are a fantastic representation of a Naga. Although I would imagine a Naga to look like a combination or between a woman and a snake. This one is a huge, vicious snake. Also fantastic miniature, as they all are in the second edition, and they will be painted soon. Yeah, okay. Let's go back to the board. Enough of my rambling. Where was he? Well, it doesn't really matter. Over there. Let's put him there. Okay, so what can we do? Garen, you're too far away. Any AoE? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Our zombie, he does not have enough movement points to be of any threat to you. Shall we just regroup and wait for them? What's their move? Their move is 4, so they will reach 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 attack, and then on Surge they have Pierce and Disease, so I'd like them to have some of the conditions on them. So let me do it like that. I'll activate with Garen first and place my zombie, let's say here, and block one of the heroes from being damaged. So that's it. 1, 2. Oh no, 3. He can reach that. 1, 2, 3. What was I thinking? So he can attack him. I suppose I can do that and risk it. Yeah, maybe we can deal some damage. They have 4 HP. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, so that's the attack. I'm just looking at the Fury of the Undead ability in Garen. It says exhaust this card to activate your zombie. Your zombie can activate as usual this turn. So 2 activations for 1 stamina and for 1 action. Shall we attack twice? Corpse explosion. Yeah. So that's my zombies activation. Yeah. That's my. Woo! Look at that. 5, 2 surges, so it would have been extra damage. So 6 damage against 0 defense. So this buddy is destroyed. Well done, zombie. Well done. I like the way you move. Right, so now I'll spend 1 stamina, with Garen and use the Fury of the Undead ability, okay? And for an action, this will be my first action. He will activate again, right? So he will go there, right? Attack the Master. The Master defends with Grey, so let's do it again. And he misses this time. Okay, never mind, because now for the second action I will use Corpse Detonation, Corpse Explosion. I love that skill in Diablo game anyway when I'm playing the Necromancer. So 1 stamina, right? And we will perform an attack with Magic Weapon, my Life Drain Scepter. And the target of that attack is my zombie. This attack is AoE attack. You do not have to have your zombie in line of sight. After this attack, your zombie is destroyed. Okay, so I attack with yellow. They defend. So let me pull off my attack first. I'll boost it with my health. So 1, 2, and a surge. That's 4. 4 damage goes through this minion, and I could have gone there. Never mind. So Master Defense for 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 damage goes through. His HP is 5, so he has 3 HP left. And this guy defends for 1. So 3 damage goes through, and he has 1 HP remaining. I dealt damage with my attack, so I gain the HP back. He's destroyed. He's done his he's done his job. Yeah, he's completed his the reason why I summoned him. He fulfilled that purpose. All right, so that was Garen and his activation. Well done, Garen. And well done, zombie. Feroxes, the hero with the highest book, immediately switches spaces with the Master Ferox. Whew. If the Master Ferox is not on the map, place it adjacent to the hero with the highest book instead. Oh, who's got the highest book? 2, 4, 3, 2. So it's Garen. So they swap places like that. Wow, that's interesting. Never seen that before. Okay. Attack the adjacent hero with the highest book. Okay, use extract on the adjacent hero with the highest book. Alright, so there's only one hero that's adjacent. So it's Jurek, of course. So the Ferox will attack Jurek with red. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 1 away. So I would have cast the Stone Skin, but I can't. So let's attack. So the attack, 4 and a surge. The surge is, what's the order of activation? Is it Pierce or is it, yeah, it's Pierce. So this is gone. 4 damage goes through. So 5, and I'll take 1 from the bank. So that was terrible. And his second action, for his second action, he will use extract on the adjacent hero with the highest book. And what was it again? There was a choose a hero adjacent to this monster tests the strength. Jurek's strength is 3, if I remember correctly. It is, and he fails, so he loses 2 stamina points as a result of that. And the Master Ferox would have healed for 2, but he can heal for 2 all the way back to his maximum of 5, which he was spawned with. Bloody great. Wow, I like that. I like that. Okay, the hero with highest immediate... all Feroxes will do that. So they will just jump like that. Engage the hero within 5 spaces of this monster with the highest book. So he engages me for his first action. For his second action, he will attack me, which I'm not too worried about because that's what I defend with. That's what he attacks with. I have plenty, I have a gazillion of HP, and I don't think you can do anything harmful to me. I defended 2, he attacks for 4, so 2 damage goes through. Okay, we'll get it back soon. So now this one does the same, so he switches places with me and then engages me, just as his buddy did, and we do the same. Okay, ooh, 5 defense against 5 damage, so he cannot, well, he cannot place on me any disease, but he will use it on Pierce, right? So 3 damage and a Pierce, they get resolved, 2 damage goes through, and a disease, right? So additional 2 damage, so as a result of his attack I received 4 damage and a disease. Disease, there we go, we have a disease. Let's put a disease on me, together with the token, so I don't forget. And the token, where are you? Here you are, the token. You are diseased. Uh-oh. So I thought it wasn't going to be that bad, but it's, you know. Wonderful coffee. Right. So it's our turn now, and then Baron will activate, and we need to do something about these Feroxes, and especially the one in the back, all the way there, who jumped across the map. And ruined our the way we were prepared for the fight. Right. So who can go? We can go with everybody apart from Garen. Shall we go in with? Shall we go in with Jurek? I think so. He can activate his wolf, who will rush in here and maybe kill off that Ferox. And then Jurek will, and then will provide us with the defensive buff of a brown dice. So 1, 2, 3, what was it? 4, wasn't it? Yeah, 4. 4 movement points. So we will go 1, 2, 3, stay there. Yeah. Attack the Ferox. This one, and this one. So all we need is just 1 damage, mate. Yeah, and 1 damage it is. Yeah, so this one is also dead. He continues his movement to use his last movement point remaining. So that was the wolf. Now Jurek himself. Shall we attack first and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, E5 even? I suppose so. Or we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we attack the Ferox there in the back with our, what's it called? Trident, right? And let's see what happens. Nice attack, nice attack. 2, 5 damage, 2 gets blocked. 3, I think we have a, on Surge we have +2 damage, so actually that's 5 damage. 5 damage, his HP is 5, so he dies. Well done, Jurek, at last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's his second action. So his activation is finished. Now it's Baron. Baron, if he attacks, if his attack is successful, add 2 surges. Right, so he will target a hero carrying the casket, who is still Laurel. So he will go, what was his speed for? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Engage the casket or the hero carrying it. Yeah. So that's what he's going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. He could spend his first, pick up the casket, attack the hero with the casket. No. So all it says is just engage the hero with the casket. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Like so. There's nothing else he can do. So he activated. Yeah. So now it's down to Laurel. Yeah. And and Grissom. I think what we need to do is move in with Laurel and then finish this turn with Grissom, trying to heal some wounds on her. So she will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Her movement is 4, so she goes there. She has this Ferox in line of sight. I think she will spend 1 extra stamina to move 1 closer for 2 reasons. One, of course, to be adjacent to the wolf and gain the benefit of a brown dice. Yeah, might help. And also to be closer to Ferox, and we will exploit her ability to turn range into damage. So we need 4 damage to get rid of that buddy. So we attack with yellow, he defends with grey. Is there anything else we can do to boost our damage with? We could have, if Jurek had activated one of his Fury, Animal Fury I think it was, but not right now. We cannot take benefit of any of that. I cannot exploit my Bow of Bone ability because I moved, so it's just plain standard attack. Okay, let's see. Hawkeye, no. There it is. Your aim ability. When you perform an attack with your bow, you can re-roll 1 power dice. No, but it's not the power dice, it's the attack dice. I can't do anything about that, so this is wasted. There you go. Laurel, you tried. Thanks for that. Thanks for nothing. Okay, now it's Grissom. Grissom, I suppose what Grissom can do is that he will move 1, 2. Is he going to shoot the Ferox? Is it really necessary to shoot the Ferox, or is it really necessary for him to shoot the Ferox? What I'm going to do is cast my mist, right? That makes all attacks require surge, otherwise they fail, for 1 stamina, which I'm going to put next to him. Okay, that's the first action. The second action is that I'm going to use the Staff of Light action to give 1 HP and 1 stamina to everybody in range of 3. So everybody will take benefit of that. Garen first, Grissom himself, he has no damage. Laurel, 1 damage, 1 stamina, and of course Jurek, 1 damage, 1 stamina. He was wounded last time, so that's the way it is. Okay, right, so that was Grissom. The casket with the shadow rune suddenly becomes as heavy as stone. If a figure is currently carrying the casket with the shadow rune, their movement speed is reduced by 2 this turn. Okay. I think I'll grab a D6. Do I have a D6 handy? Yes. I have a D6 handy, and I'll indicate it. Where is 2? There you go. So Laurel, you have a D2 next to you, so you only have 2 movement points for the next turn. Monsters hurry to their master's help. Ooh, place 1 monster of the Iceworm group. Wow, on 12A. Yeah, here. The entrance over there, or 1A if it's already reachable. Is it the 1A, the big one? Yeah, it is. So if I get to choose, I'll spawn them there, or 1A, depending on where most of the heroes are currently located. Well, this is the closest. So, Iceworm. Right, the Iceworms appear on 12A, where the treasure was located. So look, if I went for the treasure, which I was contemplating to do, I would have fallen into an ambush, yeah? And I don't know how Valkyrie does it. I have so many painted miniatures for Descent 2nd edition. I wanted to showcase them because they bring in so much flavor to the game, but the app, for some reason, it knows which figures I do not have painted, and it keeps calling for them, and Iceworms are one of them. Actually, these are, I had to pull them out of the box. which I already prepared to send to this buddy that paints all the miniatures for me. So they came out of the box, same as the Feroxes actually. The ice worms, let me introduce these and let's proceed. Right, yeah, you can see it. So 4 movement, 7 HP, and 2 grey dice for defense. They have Entomb and Reach attack with a red. So the Master has 9 HP and also Freezing ability. Let's see what the Entomb and Freezing are all about. So Entomb, knocked out heroes within 1 space of this monster can only recover 1 health from stand-up actions and recover health, not stamina. I see. So they come exhausted. Yeah. Freezing. Each time a hero enters a space adjacent to this monster, that hero suffers 1 stamina. All right. So it's only on the master. 2 of them show up because we're at 4 heroes. So there you go. We have Baron Zakharev over here. Right. He turns around and he yeah, you fell into my trap. Right, so they will approach from either here or there, or from both directions. Ferox over here, the only figure left from the entire mob. We managed to clear them off almost entirely, and we have the ice worms, right? Okay, let's slide these so that all cards are visible on camera. Right, okay, continue. And that's it. That's it. Right. So that's the beginning of a new turn. So I suppose we will stop this episode right here. We will regroup and rethink our tactics and strategy for winning this scenario. Tactics to survive and strategy to find a way how to get to the exit to our objective. And so far the scenario keeps growing and growing. The map is expanding with every other turn or every other group of enemies that we kill. The last time we managed to kill Baron, there was another expansion to the map which you still cannot see, and I'm quite sure that next episode we will approach that area of the map and I'll showcase what happened. And we also came across Feroxes that we've never seen before in neither of our playthroughs, and we've played quite a lot of Descent 2nd Edition, and Ice Worms. Right, we've seen these guys before, and yeah, that's that. So thanks a lot. Thank you very much for watching. Again, I do hope you enjoyed it as much as I have. Yeah, so I suppose I'll see you in the next episode very soon. Thanks a lot. Stay tuned. Bye bye.